One.
So good
So good
evening once
evening
again,
once again,
Sir Balang,
Sir Balang,
to our
to the
viewers,
viewers,
Sir.
Sir.
We are about
We
to
are about
perform
to
the task
perform the task
6. So
6.
this is
So this
join
is
Windows
join
10
Windows
to
10
domain
to
Windows
domain
Server
Windows Server
2016.
2016.
So
So
in this
in
task,
this
you are
task,
asked
you
to
are asked to
perform joining a
perform joining a
Windows 10
Windows 10
workstation to our
workstation to our
domain.
domain.
We call it a
We call it
domain
a
is a
domain is
local
a
area
local
network
area
or
network
LAN
or LAN
with
with
workstations and
workstations and
servers under the
servers under the
control of
control
one
of
central
one central
security
security
server
server
or a group of
or a group of
servers.
servers.
These
These
servers, called
servers, called
controllers, refer
controllers,
to a
refer to a
database that
database that
keeps track
keeps
of
track of
users, their
users, their
passwords, and what
passwords,
they're
and what they're
permitted to
permitted to
access.
access.
Ay, sorry.
To net
Access to
access to
network
network
resources like
resources
file
like file
storage and
storage and
network
network
printing.
printing.
The
The
principal
principal
benefit of
benefit of
joining a
joining a
workstation to a
workstation to a
domain is
domain is
central
central
authentication.
authentication.
With a
With a
single
single
login, you can
login, you
access
can
different
access different
services and
services and
resources without
resources
logging
without
into
logging
each
into
one.
each one.
Another
Another
benefit is
benefit
that
is that
settings in a
settings in a
computer's
computer's
operating
operating
system can be
system can be
changed
changed
or
or
controlled by the
controlled by the
network.
network.
Thus, if a
Thus, if a
computer needs
computer
a
needs
certain
a certain
configuration to
configuration to
function fully
function
on the
fully on the
network,
network,
computers
computers
belonging to the
belonging
main
to the main
domain can
domain
receive
can
the
receive the
configuration
configuration
automatically.
automatically.
So, to
To
begin,
begin,
Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to go sa ato ang Oracle VirtualBox. And so let us make sure na ang ating both servers is running on NAT network. So here, ito. Siguraduhin natin yung ating NAT network is, tawag yan? Ang ating network is NAT network, not NAT lang. So the default, ang default na ibibigay sa atin is Windows 10 ata or either one sa kanila may may nakalagay sa NAT since it was on the previous activity. So we are going to change that by so I will show you how to change that. So punta tayo sa settings. Ay, hala, hala Jigs, nagasabay mo ang mic Jigs.
ay sorry,
ay sorry.
Ayan. So Jigs. So to change the network type, punta tayo sa network. Ayan. So dito natin malalaman kung paano dito natin dito tayo pwede mag-change ng type of network. So as you can see here, NAT network yung sa atin, which dapat yun naman talaga, which is NAT network. Pero sa default na sa default na Windows 10 VM, ang nakalagay talaga is NAT. So we need to change that into NAT network. And after changing NAT network, we need to go and change the name and click it to the designated name that we have, which is Malbog Sakpay Network Lab. So it depends on what name you have on your VM. So yes. So after that, we are going to click OK. And then after changing your network type, if nakaran yung ating Windows 10 or kung ano man yung kung anong server man yung change natin, if either Windows Server 2016 or to Windows 10, you need to restart it. So for our case, di na need kasi di na wala naman tayong na-change. So let us proceed na to the task proper. So the first thing that we really need to do is to go to Windows Server 2016. Ayan, since nakarun na si Windows Server 2016, let us go here. Ayan, and open our server manager. Okay, so since we are here already on the server manager, if you can see here in the roles and server groups, if may nakita tayong naka-red, which is sometimes naman talaga may naka-red talaga dyan if it is new, pag bagong open lang, kaka-launch lang, so may red talaga, may nakaka-red. So here's an example. So here are the services. So here, the only thing you need to do is to click on the services. Ayan. Uh, and then we go to here. Ayan, nakikita niyo ba to? Ayan. So ang ginagawa ko lang naman diyan para para mawala yung red is to uncheck both. Ayan. And ayan. So it will not affect naman no if you will not it will not affect on how you will run or connect both servers kung naka-red lang. Okay lang naman kung ano. Pero sa akin I want to para maging green para 'di ba? Para malinis tingnan. So the next thing that we need to do is go to tools. Sa tools yan, sa upper right side. And then go to DNS server. Ay wait, before that pala, I need to remind you na before doing this, we need to change our IP address nga muna. So we will go first to our uh, what you call it, to our network or to our Ethernet. So dito tayo. Ayan. So let us click yung Ethernet. Ayan. And go to properties and then IPv4. Internet Protocol version 4 or IPv4. Ayan. Then properties again. So here we are. So on the default settings ng ating IPv4, there are may dalawang tawag niyan. Para check button or ano ba yan. So we need to use the following IP address. So we need to manually input our IP address. So paki-click na lang jigs yung use the following IP address. Yan. So here, ating IP address na ilalagay is 192.168.1.1. And to input na para ma-automatic na nakalagay ang subnet mask, all you need to do is to click tab. Ayan, so it will automatically input 255.255.255.0. So in the default gateway, I tend not to di ko na nilalagyan ng default gateway. So let us proceed to the preferred DNS server. So in the preferred DNS server, I like to put 192. Same with the IP address nga pala. So it will be same with the IP address. So 192.168.1.1. Ayan. So after that, all you need to do is click OK. Then balik tayo doon sa DNS. So ayun. So alam naman talaga natin na mahina yung aking laptop. So let us just wait for a while lang. Ayan. So close. Then X. Ayan. So let us proceed doon sa tools. Then click DNS. Ayan. So if you're wondering why we are doing this, so we are manually setting up our we are manually setting up our domains in DNS. So the first thing that we need to do is to click first the forward lookup zones. So there is an arrow, or for example is ito sa trust points, may arrow siya na nakalagay na ganito. If you were going to click that, may mga options na nalalabas. So for this wala namang nakalagay. So an example would be this one sa ating server. So yes. So when we click this, may nakalagay na forward, lookup zone, reverse, trust points, and conditional forwarders. So the thing that we are going to do is to create a forward lookup zone. So the first thing that we need to do is to right click the forward lookup zone. Ayan. So we are going to create a new zone. Ayan. So click next. Center lang muna natin jigs yan. Okay, yan. So here we are presented if we are which type of zone we are going to create. So we are going to select primary zone, and we are going to get this checkbox unchecked. So yes, I've unchecked lang jigs. Yan. So after that, we are going to click next. And for our zone name, we will input ccs.com with the capital CCS. Yes, .com. Ayan, so let us proceed. So click lang ng next. Okay, so next lang. Okay, next. And so yan, finish. Ayan, so after creating the ccs.com, we need to, yung sabi ko kanina na merong arrow katabi ni forward lookup zone. We are going to click that and click CCS. Ayan. And then we are going to create a new host by clicking the white screen, yung empty na siya, then new host. A or quadruple A. Ayan. So the thing that we're going to input here is triple W. And then sa IP address is 192, yung IP address natin kanina, which is 192.168.1.1. Ayan. Add host. Ayan. So, after sa ating forward lookup zone, and so done lang yan, Jigs, done lang. Nag-ano mo na siya, nagpakay pa siyang input. So, the next thing that we are going to do is to go to the reverse lookup zone. So, same with the forward lookup zone, we are going to create a new zone din. So, right-click lang sa reverse lookup zone. Sa name niya mismo, Jigs. Sa left side. Yan. New zone. So, same with the settings kanina sa forward lookup zone. We are going to uncheck and select primary zone. Ayan. Yeah. And here, we are given the chance kung ano ba talaga ang i-pick natin, IPv4, reverse lookup zone, or IPv6. So, since we are using IPv4 kanina sa ating IP address, so we are going to use IPv4. Ayan. Yan. Next lang. Okay, so here, to identify the reverse lookup zone, type the network ID or the name of the zone. So, network ID. So, here, ang lalagay lang natin is 192.168.1. So, that would be all for now. I don't know bakit kulangan siya ng isa, but I think parang may ano ka ba niyan, Jigs? Parang kabalo ba ka kung sa explanation anong 192.168.1 lang? Like,
Currently, wala pa po idea.
sige lang. So, I will, later on, if I can find the answer, I will tell you what the reason behind this is. So, after we have input our network ID, click lang tayo ng next. Yan. So, next lang tayo dyan. Next, na finish. Ayan. So, same with the, same din sa kanina, sa forward lookup zone, we are going to create a new pointer for our reverse lookup zone. So, same kanina is, punta tayo sa empty side ng ating, and right click. Yan. Ay, wait. We need to, nga pala, here. Di ba kanina is we click sa ccs.com. So, we are going to do the same naman. So, ayan. So, we are going to click sa 1.168. Ayan. So, here we are. So, dito tayo mag-right click. Ayan. So, new pointer. PTR. Ayan. So, here, ayun. Dito sa host IP address, lagyan natin ng additional 1. So, dapat ang nakalagay dyan is 192.168.1.1. And for our host name, we are click browse lang. Browse. And then click PHC and PHD yan. Again, yan ba yung computer name natin? Mo ba na computer name na to, Jigs? Di ba? Mo ba na?
Yes.
Yes, mani siya. So, click lang OK. Ay, another one pa. Meron pa forward. Yan. Isa pa talaga, may CCS pa talaga yan dyan sa loob. Ayan. Ayan. Okay. Yan ang pinakatauna. PCPH. Yan. Okay. Ayan. So after that, we are going to click OK. So that would be all for our Windows Server 2016. So now let us proceed. Ay, not di pa pala. So let us check nga muna. So after that, we are going to right click our server or our ano. Yan, ito. Ito yung ating server, yung PH server pala to, yung PHDCADC. Yan, right click natin yan siya. Then launch NS lookup. Launch NS lookup. Ayan. Ayan. So yan, as you can see here, meron na tayong IP address which is 192.168.1.1. And our default servers, yes, as we have named it, PHDC ADC. So, ayan. So, since alam na natin na meron na tayong server, let us go to Windows 10. So, X na lang natin yan. Ayan. So, let us proceed to the Windows 10. Ayan. So, the first thing that we are going to do here in our Windows 10 VM is to change the IP address first. Doon lang. Dito lang, Jigs. Padiretso ka na. Dito. Ayan. And then go to Ethernet. Change adapter options. Ayan. And Ethernet yapon. So, we are going to change our IP address. So, same lang kanina yung ating IP address na ilalagay. IPv4. Ayan. Properties. So, ayan. Nakalagay ng ating IP address. So, here, ang default settings na nakalagay dito is ganito. Ayan. So, ganyan na magiging default settings if we have not manually input IP address. So, we are going to re-input kasi nalagay ko, natanggal ko. So, ayan. So, use the following IP address, then input 192.168.1.22 or anywhere between numbers of 254 to 2. Ayan. So, we are going to input 22. So, our subnet mask is tab lang din, tab. Yan. So, default gateway is empty lang. And for our preferred DNS server is same with our primary IP address, which is 192.168.1.1. Ayan. So, click OK. So, make sure lang yun guys na okay ang i-click so that we will not have any difficulties later on. Okay, so X lang. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is go to File Explorer. Ayan. Then go to this PC. Ayan, so the thing that we're going to do here is to change the name. So right-click tayo dyan sa open space na yan. Then Properties. Ayan. So, Jig, if you're wondering why ang aking computer name is Jiggy, kasi nag-change ako kagabi. Since I have been experimenting with the task beforehand, kasi for me, mahirap talaga siya. So, I really need to study with kung ano dapat gawin. So, to change the name lang naman is to, the thing that you are going to do, so ako muna Jigs wait lang. So, the thing that we're going to do is to click Change Settings. And then if you want to change your name, if di pa naka-change yung name tsaka is the thing that you're going to do is to click this one, the rename this computer or change its domain or work group. So click here, change. So let us no. So ayan. So for now, let us input muna Jiggy. So if you're wondering who is Jiggy, so um, ang nickname ng aking partner is Jiggy. Ayan. So my partner's nickname is Jiggy. So ang default settings na nakalagay dito is domain lang. So ganyan. So walang naka-input. So the thing that the what we're going to do is to click the work group and then type natin dito work group. Ayan. So that is all what you're going to do here in the that is how you change your name nga pala. And how you're going to add a work group. So pangalan lang is work group. So after that, click OK, then X lang, and then yan. So after that, after we have changed the name, um, what we're going to do is go to our what you call that? Si tawagan yan eh. Jigs. Uh, kalimot ko eh.
Command.
Hindi lang siya command prompt. Kaning Windows ano to our Windows basta just click your Windows button in your keyboard lang. And then type what you call this? Accounts ba yan? Account settings. Siya natin account settings. Lalabas. Ayan. So if you have not observed what I did, kung hindi niyo nakita, I'm going to do it again. So the thing that we're going to do is to click our Windows button in our keyboard, or just by simply clicking this Windows logo here, and then type account settings. Oh, tama nga pala. Thank you for reminding me nga pala, Windows. So to perform this, to perform this activity, the first thing that I really intended to do is to turn off my firewall. By turning off the firewall, it will allow me to ping the IP address that I have inputted in the Windows Server 2016. Kasi pag naka-on lang yung ating Windows firewall, the Windows will not allow us to ping that IP address, no, kasi um, I don't know what the explanation is, but Windows will block that command sa command prompt. So I opted turn it off so I can know if na-ping ko nga talaga na maayos. Ayan. So cancel. So going back, so click our Windows button, then search your account info or account information. Ayan. So here we are. So the thing that we are going to do next is to click the access work or school. And then connect. So let us hope na tama yung ating ginawa kanina. It will let us connect to our domain. And so let us just wait for a moment. Ayan. So after clicking the connect, we are transported here to set up a work or school account. However, in this activity, we are going to select the alternate action, which is to join this device to a local Active Directory domain by clicking this one. Ayan. Ayun. Ano nangyari? Ayan. So join a domain. So what was our domain name? So our domain name was CCS. Ayun.
Yeah.
Mo ginagampuan gabi ba? So our username is from what I recall, it was the default or administrator. Ayan. And input the password that you have assigned, which for us is Malbog sa Copayo 2016, following the camel case format, which is capital M for Malbog and capital S for Sakopayo. Ayan. So let us wait lang for a while. Add an account. Standard user. Ayan. Ay wait, ay skip lang nga pala. So after clicking skip button, we are Windows will alert us to restart our PC para uh, since our PC have already joined the domain CCS, so we need to restart it. So let us click restart now. So yes, so after clicking restart now, here on the Windows 10, we are going to i-verify natin kung tama ba ating ginawa kanina, if naka nakapasok nga ba talaga siya sa ating server, sa Windows Server 2016. So after that, check muna natin. Yan. So let us go to Windows Server 2016. Ayan, Windows Server 2016. Okay. Then right control delete. Ayan. So let us input the password. Ayan. So back. So after joining the Windows 10 sa ating server, we go back again here to Windows Server 2016 to check if nakapasok na ba talaga yung ating Windows 10 dito sa server. So the thing that we're going to do is simple lang naman talaga, no, is to click tools and then go to ano nga ba yan? Uh, ayun, tama. Active Directory Users and Computers. Ayan. Ayun, nag-loading pa siya. Ayan. And then, click on, tama na ba tayo dito sa CCS? Ayan. So here we are on the CCS. Click on the computers. Ayan. Ayun. So nandun na si Jiggy. Yung ating, as you can recall, Jiggy yung ating nilagay sa ating computer name kanina sa Windows 10. So to verify, check natin. Ayun. So, antay-antay lang talaga. Yay! Ayan. So, after loading, as you can recall, let's go to File Explorer. Ayan. So, nag-load pa siya. So, if you have a slow laptop or unit, no, you will really have to wait for it to load properly talaga so it can run properly. And so after loading, go to File Explorer para malaman natin kung legit ba talaga na nakapasok sa server yung ating Windows 10 VM. Yan. So go again to this PC para ma-check natin kung ano talaga yung name ng ating PC, if tama ba talaga. Yan, so right click again, then properties. Ayun, lumabas na si Jiggy. So as you can see here, the computer name is Jiggy, and as you can see, where na yan? Here, Jiggy is present in our uh, computers here in our again sa ating server in Windows Server, tama ba? Windows Server 2016. So that is how you join two servers. So that would be all, everyone. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something in our discussion today. So thank you and God bless.